This video was sponsored by FIFINE. Hi guys, so my name's Robbie and welcome back to the channel. So I've had this setup for quite a while and I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of it and it's kind of getting a little bit messy, so I'm going to change it up. So I spent weeks searching online for accessories that would improve my desk setup, and I tried to keep it as affordable as possible. But I'll also leave links in the description below so you guys can follow along, and it can act as a guide to help you guys find some things that you see in this video that are also interesting to you. So the first thing I wanted to fix was my horrible cable management. My old cables were absolutely disgusting. Thankfully, the table I've been using comes with a cable management raceway already. I just never ended up using it. While having a lot of tech and trying different things out, the cables usually never stayed permanent and I was always changing things. Anyway, I finally decided to fix my cables and it has given me a sense of peace in my setup. It's definitely not perfect and I can still see some cables, but at least it isn't all jumbled up and it isn't that messy anymore. Oh, and by the way, the table I'm using is from a company called Desk Bros. As far as I know, they are a local brand here in the Philippines, but I will leave a link to their store in the description as well. For the cables that go down from the table and into the outlet, I use these cheap white cable raceways that I got on Shopee. It kind of matches the color of my walls, so it kind of fits in, but I love it. It makes my cables look flush and hides it away from sight. Under the desk, I taped 2 power strips so I can connect all my devices plus some extra, and so far 2 power strips have been enough. I used to use this large 900 by 400 mousepad by Alpha, but I wanted to get a bit more of an aesthetic look to my setup, so I decided to go smaller and try out this 800 by 300 felt mousepad from MD Custom Mousepads. So far, I am enjoying it. I'm still kind of getting used to the size of this mousepad, especially when I'm playing games. I definitely go over the mousepad sometimes, but for aesthetics, it looks really good and I really like it. For the keyboard of choice, that would be the Yunzi AL75 with the Cocoa Cream V2 switches. I made a short about this keyboard a few weeks ago and I stated that it has been my favorite keyboard so far, and it still is, because it just sounds so good straight out of the box. For the everyday user that just wants a keyboard that just works and sounds great, then you won't regret getting this keyboard. No assembly needed straight out of the box, just plug it in and start typing. It works for PC, Mac, and even for the iPad. You get a USB-A dongle that's hidden under this really nice looking badge for the use of the 2.4 GHz wireless connection. This is also a 75% gasket mounted aluminum board, and besides the 2.4 wireless connection and wired connection, you can also connect it via Bluetooth. I'll do a quick sound test so you guys can hear it for yourself. The keyboard is also hot swappable, by the way, so you don't have to worry about customizability because Yunzi does offer that option if you want to change some of your parts on your keyboard. So the main mouse I'm using when I'm not gaming is the MX Master 2S. I think almost every desk setup features an MX Master. Anyway, I haven't had any reason to upgrade to the latest MX Master mouse, and I have been really enjoying this one with its gestures and its ability to switch between different devices. You can have up to 3 device connections, with 1 connection to the USB-A dongle and 2 being Bluetooth, which really makes it useful for me to use it with my PC, MacBook, and my iPad if I need to. Now for my gaming mouse, I was using the Logitech G Pro, but after 2 years of abuse and clicking it finally broke down on me. So right now I'm actually using my spare mouse, which is the Logitech G304. It's been a really good mouse as a replacement until I get a new mouse, which I actually don't know what it's going to be. So if you guys have any suggestions for a really good gaming mouse, then please comment down below and I'll check them out. For the speakers that I'm using, I'm actually using the Logitech Z333 with 2.1 multimedia speaker system. This is a set of speakers that I've been using literally since I bought my PC back in 2020. And these speakers are so good for how much they cost. You have 2 speakers and 1 subwoofer, so the sound quality you get is really good. You get really good bass because of that subwoofer, and because of the 2 speaker system, it is really enjoyable for gaming for multi-directional sound. It also has very simple controls with a volume puck to control your volume, and it also has a 3.5mm headphone jack if you want to connect wired headphones directly to the speakers. I'm not so sure if in the Philippines if these speakers are available in stores, like in physical stores anymore, but I'm pretty sure they are still available online. So I'll have links to those in the description down below. In my opinion, no desk setup is complete without a good light bar. So I'm using the Xiaomi light bar as my choice because I just love the simplicity of it. You have a wireless control wheel to adjust the color from cool to warm and the intensity of the light. Now my monitor is nothing special. I just have a 27-inch 165Hz gaming monitor, and it definitely serves its purpose, but I will be soon getting an ultra-wide monitor in the near future. Gaming on this monitor though is really smooth with that 165Hz, and I have had it for about 2 years now and it's still good with no dead pixels or anything like that. Maybe I forget to clean it every now and then though. For the monitor arm, I'm using the North Bayou Gas Spring monitor arm, and this is probably the most affordable monitor arm out there with this level of quality. I've had this monitor arm for almost as long as I've had this monitor, and it can still support my 27-inch monitor without any problems. I love gas spring monitor arms because it really helps with flexibility, because you can adjust it to any height or angle that you want without needing to loosen or tighten bolts in order to do so. And when I'm gaming, it makes it so easy to move the monitor near to me and bring it back whenever I want. Oh, and if you guys have been enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow and really motivates me to make more videos. So if any of you are looking for an audio interface that's super simple, easy to use, and very affordable, then the FIFINE SC3 is definitely going to be your pick. It really helps make my setup look so much more like a tech lover's desk without breaking the bank. With this interface, you can plug in any XLR compatible FIFINE microphone and really enhance your experience. It has 48V phantom power for condenser microphones and a number of different features to play around with. For example, being able to change the color of the RGB lights or turning it off completely to match your setup. Also being able to set your custom sounds for your soundboard if ever you want to have sound effects when you're streaming or when you're on Discord with your friends. And my absolute favorite feature to mess around with is
messing with my teammates in my games with a voice changer.
Now, I do want to thank my good friend Ted from FIFINE for sending out these next 2 items that I'm going to talk about. These 2 items have made a huge impact on my setup, and it really helps make the look more complete and really helps me with video and content creation. Those being the BM88 microphone arm and the Tank3 microphone. So I made a review about the FIFINE Tank3 a couple of months ago, and I'll leave a link to that video somewhere up here so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But I now have this microphone paired with the FIFINE BM88 microphone arm, and I love it so much. Before this, I have been using a generic unbranded microphone arm that I just got off Shopee and upgraded to this one. I probably won't go back to using any other style of microphone arm. It has a low profile design, which means when I am playing games, I don't have to be irritated by a microphone hanging or blocking a bit of my screen. It also has a built-in cable management system, which really helps make my desk setup look even better. I love how when I'm done using my microphone, I can just tuck it away easily to the side and not have it take up any more space on my desk. So once again, I want to thank my good friend Ted from FIFINE for sending these products out and sponsoring a part of this video. Links to all the FIFINE products in the description below. Now, to really turn my desk setup into a true battle station, I decided to get the official MagSafe charger with this really affordable mount, allowing me to charge my phone while being in a position to still be able to show me my notifications and be at arm's reach, without taking up so much space on my desk. The webcam I'm using and have been using for ages is the Logitech C615. This webcam is really good because it gives 1080p 30fps of quality, and it's really affordable. It also has a super flexible design, being able to swivel at a full 360 degrees, letting you angle it at almost any way you want. It also has HD light correction, which gives you a brighter image and it has a really good autofocus. Because I have a light bar on my monitor, I decided to mount this webcam on a stand off to the side so that I can get a much better angle, and it's more adjustable compared to just leaving it on my monitor arm to the side of the light bar. For the headphones, I'm still using the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7Ps. I haven't had the need to change from these headphones because they just do the job so well. A good built-in microphone, good battery life, dual connectivity, and it's just a very reliable headset. Of course, I did a review of this headset a really long time ago, which was actually my first video ever. So subscribe to the channel and go check that out. Now, a good controller is a must-have for me, especially with story games, because it just makes the experience so much better for me. And for me, the best controller to use with your PC has to be the official Xbox controller. It connects via a wireless dongle, charges using USB-C, and it just works so well with PC games. I have never had any issues with the connection or latency at all, even when playing online games like Battlefield. Now, one of my favorite additions has to be this iPad stand by Ilano. A stand for my iPad has been something that I've been wanting for a while because I really enjoy having my iPad playing a video on the side, whether for information, inspiration, or purely just for entertainment. The build quality of the stand is really good. It is heavy enough that I don't have to worry about my iPad tipping over, and it holds my iPad Air with a really strong magnet. I can easily change the angle of the stand and rotate it to whichever configuration I need, even if I need to write or draw on the iPad. Now, the main star of my setup is, of course, my PC. This is a custom PC that I built so many years ago, and of course it's not the same PC that it was when I first got it. Of course, I've changed some parts and have added some upgrades, but for now my PC is rocking these specs. I have an AMD Ryzen 9 7900 CPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti, 32GB of DDR5 RAM, and an Asus TUF Gaming X670E Plus. Wow. That was really hard to say. I have it in this Lian Li looking case, but unfortunately I can't find the original link from where I bought it from, and I completely forgot the name of it, so I'll just leave a link to something similar in the description below. Besides that, I also have a Cooler Master Liquid AIO to cool my CPU. This is a beast of a PC, and I probably won't be upgrading anything besides storage for a few more years. It runs games really well on ultra graphics and really keeps my gaming experience good without any issues. So guys, that's basically it for my desk setup for 2024. Of course, as I try and test new tech throughout the year, some of these will change. And in no way is this setup perfect. It's still missing a lot of things that I wish could have made it by the time of filming this video. Stuff like a really good USB-C dock, because I haven't really been able to find one I really like, except for the CalDigit one, but that's really hard to get here in the Philippines. But I guess that's the thing about people who love tech and their desk setups. They never stay permanent, everything's always changing. But as of right now, this is the desk setup that I'm going to be running, and I'm really happy with it. It helps keep my space organized, and I can get a lot of things like content creation, gaming, and even other things done while enjoying the space that I'm in. Before I end this video, I want to give a huge thanks again to Ted and FIFINE for sponsoring a portion of this video. And I just want you guys to know that FIFINE and I are working together to be able to give you guys something back for all the support and love that you've been throwing at my channel. Those details will be coming in my next video, so stay tuned for that. Anyways guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!